Guides are introducing their first ever body confidence badge to help young girls tackle insecurities they have with their weight and their body image. Now, it comes as new research reveals that 1 in 5 primary school girls have actually been on a diet. That's the under 12s.
Yeah, amazing. In a moment, we'll speak to Sophie, who was anorexic at just 11. She's here with her mum, Mary. First, Tiffany Royce has been to meet some Girl Guides to find out what they think about this new badge.
The Girl Guides began in the early 1900s, working towards their badges for cooking, camping and kindness. But over time, as life has moved on, so have the Girl Guides' goals. And this morning, for the very first time, they will be working towards a body confidence badge. The 14-year-olds are some of the first to have lessons to help them believe in themselves. But do they really need a confidence boost?
Have any of you been on a diet?
Yeah.
What made you go on a diet?
Because I was doing my ballet exams, I wanted to be a bit skinnier, so I wanted to try and fit in.
All these stereotypes, like saying how girls should look this way and that way and everything, it's just like pressure.
Do you know lots of people of your age who are worried about their bodies?
Yeah, there's like a couple of people that I know that are really like focused on looking really, really good and that. Yeah, I know a girl and she's literally every minute she's doing her hair or she's either doing something to make her look better.
Like everyone wants to look like someone else, but they should be happy to be themselves.
Wise words. Well, Sophie and her mum Mary join us now, along with Rifki Baum, editor of the plus-size fashion magazine SLiNK. It's great to see all of you. Especially good to see you, Sophie. You're what, 13 now?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, you were really ill.
Yeah.
You had anorexia. Do you know what triggered it?
I think it's just as you grow up, there are so many different pressures, either schoolwork or how you should look, or just even family pressures, just what different circumstances. So it's almost a way of coping.
Yeah, just got too much sometimes.
Yeah.
How did you manage to get out of that though? Because it's really difficult.
I
Because
think
you look great. You look really lovely,
you.
beautiful.
I think it's everyone has to have. You sort of at first you're really underweight. You can't think properly for yourself. You have to sort of restore your weight to be able to restore your mind. So, like once you put on the weight, you can start to see your incentives. Why anorexia, living with anorexia is no life. You're consumed by it. So.
And you can tell you're a very, very bright and intelligent girl. What about this badge? Do you think this is a good idea?
I think it's a really good idea. I mean, the more awareness we can raise that, in fact, girls are allowed to love themselves and sort of be proud of who they are, I think the better, really.
Because the statistics are shocking. 1 in 5 primary school girls have been on a diet. But even worse than that, it's 87% think that they're judged on looks rather than ability.
Yeah, I think it's such a sad cycle that we've got ourselves into. Girls get a lot of pressure, I agree with Sophie, from the media, especially from not having as many role models at different sizes. And I think we get this impression that you can't have a size happy, you have to have a particular size, but actually it's about finding health, finding happiness at different sizes.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, they've got a ludicrous situation where a size 12 in some quarters is considered to be plus size.
Yeah.
At 12.
At 12.
I mean, it's absolutely nuts. It really is. Now, Mary, you must be very proud of your daughter. She's managed to overcome something really difficult, really, really difficult. Equally as difficult for you to watch her going through it.
Yes, I mean, it was, without a doubt, it was a complete and utter nightmare because you lose your child. And Sophie not only became very dangerously physically ill, but her personality just completely changed. She just disappeared into this illness. It's very, very scary.
And yet, looking at her now, it's hard to imagine that happened.
Yeah, she's been so brave. I mean, that's the thing. Once she turned that corner, once she got past that point of really, she had to accept the help that was there.
Yeah.
Then she's just been such a fighter all the way through. Every single challenge that has been put in front of her, even like to going back to full-time school.
Yep. Everything
that's been put, she's taken on.
And you've become a role model to others now, because I know you're helping other people, but is that helping your recovery?
Yeah, I think it's so important in recovery from anorexia. Like, once you get to a certain stage, helping other people to heal also helps you to heal.
Very much so, very much so. It's fantastic. I think you're absolutely brilliant because we do so many stories about anorexia that are desperately, desperately sad and people struggling for years and years. Do you think it'll always be there, or do you think you're all right?
I think recovery from anorexia, you never recover. I think it's something you learn to sort of, you are more powerful than it, but there'll always be scars, but I think you're always in recovery.
What a remarkable young
you
woman
really are.
Thank you so much, all of
Really
you, for
good to
coming
talk
in.
to you all.
Really good to talk to you. You've done an awful lot of good. Thank you. Remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right.